there, I'm Lisa Doyle with Jacqui Realtors and East Bay Real Estate TV. When Greg and I were first asked to build this web show, it was mainly for the purpose of educating the East Bay on real estate. You know, answering all your real estate questions, helping you out with what's going on in this market as things are changing constantly. But Greg and I both realized that when families are moving new to our area, and even those of us that have been in the area a long time, we all need resources, people who can help us. You know, people who can make our lives better, which in turn makes the community stronger. So we are in search every day for the very best the East Bay has to offer in all different categories. So today I have a very special introduction. This is Jacqui, and Jacqui is a personal trainer here in Danville at a gym called Crunch. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you so much for spending time.
Absolutely.
So Jacqui, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, how long have you been a personal trainer?
I've been a personal trainer here for about 3 years. I was with a prior company, but have been with Crunch for about 17 months now. Okay. It's been a blast. Definitely a great company to be with, a lot of excitement, and they just make fitness fun. So who doesn't want to be a part of something that makes fitness fun?
Exactly. No, I'm totally with you. And I want to ask you a few questions, and of course I'm going to ask you to share a little bit, maybe tips and tricks of what people can use to help them with their fitness goals.
Sure.
But we chose, we decided at the beginning of March, purposely to do this introduction because I think all of us, we spend January creating, New Year's resolutions and goals, and by the beginning of March, some of us have forgotten all about those goals, completely ditched everything that we're trying to do. And I think if one of our viewers truly has intentions on improving their body, improving their health and their fitness, if they were to begin working with you, how would you start? Like, what would be the beginning look like?
Absolutely. The very first thing that we do is we go through an assessment. An assessment can be anything from body weight measurements to body fat percentage, also postural deviation, so doing something that's called an overhead squat assessment that actually helps us to assess their needs as far as tightness and weaknesses, strengths and weaknesses, and from there we're able to then build a program. So baseline, we want to start from the very beginning so that we can then build a solid foundation and build from there.
Okay. Now, and how long how many times per week does the average person work with you?
What would you recommend? Sure, at minimum twice a week. And some clients are here up to 5 days a week, but it really does come down to what is your goal and what really can you commit to.
Right, exactly. And if a person were to work with you in training, 2 days a week,
sure,
or whatever their plan allows for, how many other days would you recommend that they work out in addition to that? Like, how many days on their own?
Sure, on average about 2. So you're getting at least 4 days of physical activity. I mean, the American Heart Association says that we should be doing at least 30 minutes of activity just about daily. So why not do it at least 4 days a week to help yourself get going, especially with personal guidance, and then giving yourself a little bit of homework to really keep you on track.
Well, when I first came, several months ago, came to you guys with a few fitness goals, there was some key tips that you taught me, and I think the coolest, one of them was about intervals. So talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
That's not something that I knew before.
Yeah, definitely. Interval training has really become something that is very popular because science has really proven to us that it does in fact work. Meaning that taking something as simple as just walking in a treadmill or jogging in a treadmill for 30 minutes is not as beneficial to us as it is to do interval training, meaning we can go and do a 30-second sprint rather than just that flat line. So getting our heart rate increased to burn more calories.
Right.
So instead of burning, let's just say, 300 calories in a 30-minute period, we can then burn 350, 400.
Exactly. Well, and I think one other tip that you guys taught me was that if you do the same exercise, explain this, if you do the same exercise month after month, where after a few months your calorie burn will go down to what? How much percent less than what you originally burned?
Oh, sure, and that can vary amongst each individual, but essentially you want to maximize your results, so why not do it by integrating different types of workouts, just like with the interval training. It's just giving your body a change so it's able to adapt and not plateau.
Well, because I think what I learned was that if I did the same exercise, which is what I always used to do, the same exercise every day, 3 or 4 days a week, whatever, that after a few months I'm burning like 30 or 40 calories with the same exercise.
Exactly.
So for me, I changed it up, and that really helped a lot. And then there was one other tip that I learned that I thought was really cool is that you said as you're eating in your diet, you're changing your your nutrition on a daily basis. If once a week, if you take in more calories than you normally would, what does that do for you on the?
It's basically going to give you a boost overall. Right. So again, it's all about the calories game. Calories in versus calories out. This is energy that we're transferring within our body. So we're going to go into a day where we maybe splurge a little bit, and not necessarily go to McDonald's and we have all these fast food meals, but essentially just giving yourself a little bit extra calories that day, maybe 200-300 more than you would typically do, it's going to give you a couple extra calories to then burn throughout the next few days when you get back on track.
Right, exactly. And I think it tends to boost the metabolism, so you're actually burning more.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a cool thing. Kind of takes away the guilt of overdoing a little bit.
And we sure hang on to that guilt.
Well, exactly. And I want to introduce you to someone also. Is when I first came, when I first was had some fitness goals, some nutrition goals that I wanted to change. A friend of mine, her name's Lisa Price. You're Lisa. I had seen a friend of mine totally transform everything about her body. It was awesome. And so I wanted to also step out of the way and let you chit chat. What I wanted Lisa to do is, tell them a little bit about how you came to work with Jacqui and work with French, and then what did they most teach you? So I'll step away and you guys can kind of chat a little bit. So tell us a little bit about what you went through.
Yeah, well, so about a year and a half ago, I quit a very stressful job. I had gained a lot of weight, and even though I grew up loving fitness and involved in it, I had stopped really working out consistently. And so when I came to Crunch, as Jacqui said, I had an assessment done, and that was great. So it really looked at my overall body fat, my fitness level, nutrition, like all aspects. And when I first started, I couldn't do really a sit-up. It was difficult to do that. So, but I wanted to stick with it because I really wanted to feel healthy again, and I had not been feeling healthy for a long time. So I started consistently. I trained 3 days a week, and within 5 months, I went from, I lost 60 pounds. I went from 34% body fat to 18% body fat. I feel so much better, so much happier, healthier, so much energy for my daughter, my family, and so it's been just the best experience for me that I could ever say. And having a personal trainer was wonderful because on my own I didn't have the intensity or the consistency or the accountability. So having that was huge.
Right. Is there anything else that you could share about if someone has the same intentions? They want to maybe get more fit or more lower their body fat or lose weight. Most of us, What else would you suggest that they do besides working with Jacqui, of course? Is there anything else that you did that really helped you?
Yeah. So a couple of things. I think, or one of the other main things was you can purchase exercise or armbands at Crunch, and what they allow you to do is track your calorie expenditure as you're working out throughout the day. So you can track that, and then you can also use their Dotfit program so that you can track all of the calories, everything that you're eating online. And so when you really just look at the math of calories being burned versus calories being consumed, it made a huge difference for me because then it was simple math and I knew what I needed to do every day. So that was probably one of the primary things, but just really having the consistency and just being intimidated when you first walk into a gym can be very difficult if you haven't been in one for a while. So having a personal trainer helps tremendously because then they can help walk you through what you should be doing.
So thank you so much for tuning in, and I wanted to thank Jacqui again so much for joining us. I mean, we know that there's so many people out there that have concerns. I think our health, probably our health and our money are the two biggest resolutions that those of us trying to get better
Definitely
have a tendency to need more help with. So thank you so much. Where could they find you? If they have questions or they want to consult with you or
Sure, absolutely. I am here available at the Crunch Blackhawk location in Blackhawk Plaza. They're more than welcome to come in here and speak with a membership advisor. They can also come in and ask for me specifically and speak with me at any point in time. We're always available to help.
do you have a personal number where they can reach you?
Absolutely. You can reach me here at the club, which is 925-272-5600, or my personal cell phone, which is 916-230-6841.
Awesome. And then I also wanted to offer for anyone who's viewing that wants to come talk to Jacqui, they do offer a 40% discount. So it's a big deal, and that's a big savings to help you get started. So give us a quality time. And again, my name is Lisa Doyle. If you have any questions, call me anytime, 890-7443. Talk to you soon.